Oh, hi, it's Marge Simpson. And, well, I don't know. I haven't come and talked like Marge Simpson. And, I can't quite get her voice. And, I don't have blue hair, but I got the Marge Simpson hat on. Well, all you kids out there kind of like hidden away in your basements playing video games and watching television, Netflix and things. Nobody plays hide and seek out in their front yard anymore. How come? Anyway, kids, we got lots of Jello pudding pop. Oh dear, that was Bill Cosby, and we're not allowed to talk about Bill Cosby anymore. I don't know what's going on, but it seems like I don't know. It's so weird. I mean, the head of CBS News had to resign. I told you, Bill Cosby. Everybody and their dog is getting a finger pointed at. You're a bad man. And the bad man got to go. No, and again. Well, David Wilcock at divinecosmos.com said there was 51,000 sealed indictments against bad man. And I don't know, but the news like Zero Hedge and various other news sources say that they have taken observatories offline, and the Solar Observatory in the United States has gone offline, and they're saying, wasn't aliens, there's no aliens up there, no. And they say, oh, well, we're getting it, maybe we'll put it back up online. You'll check it out, there is something going on, and is it extraterrestrials? I have not seen any extraterrestrials. I have seen things in the sky that look funny to me, for sure. Look funny for me. And I've seen people on YouTube posting pictures of like holographic jet planes, and some people think it's like that Stephen King TV show where we're under the dome and they're projecting things over us onto a dome. What else could it be? Well, I've already talked a lot of videos about maybe we're in the Matrix like Keanu Reeves was. I posted about that movie Interstellar and, people living in what are called tesseracts, which is like cubes within cubes within cubes, like stacking Russian dolls. It was so simple back in the young days when we just thought we lived on this big blue sphere full of oceans and land, and it just spun around. So at karaoke, I sing that song Champagne Supernova, because that's what they say. The world keeps spinning around, we don't know why. But now a lot of people think, well, a flat earth or whatever. But flat earth doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, what's underneath your flat earth, So you got a dome over top of your flat earth, and then underneath your flat earth, what the heck is it? They just show like there's nothing there. But it's still hanging in space. So, I mean, aesthetically, it's nicer to have a sphere floating around in space. Now, something that was brought to my attention by a local astronomer recently was that the planets are on a plane. In other words, a plane as in like mathematics, geometry. It's like a flat plane. And if you look, you got a huge sun. If my hand is a huge sun, and then the planets they're not like spinning around in all kinds of different orbits and like what they used to show the atom was. They're all spinning around in the exact same plane. Like, I looked at that and I said, that's weird. It's really, really weird. Why is it that the planets are on this plane? You know, the astronomer said it was like if you took a piece of paper and you put the paper up, you know, sort of, and cut a hole for the sun in the middle, and then this piece of paper is a plane, and all the planets are on the exact same piece of paper plane. That's a curiosity. My friend Kellar would call that a curiosity. And, you know, I remember in high school when they were talking about the formation of the solar system, they said, well, it's a giant cloud of gas and it's spinning around, and most of it became the sun, and then little other ones compacted and became the planets. But then why would they all end up in one, like a very sliver plane, and all the other gas that was congealed into the planets and the sun, it didn't go in any other directions? It just was this tiny little plane? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. It's incredibly curious. It's like a freak of nature that would happen, in my humble opinion. So there you have it. I have more questions than answers, and I don't get good answers. I remember when I was in grade 6 and we were talking about looking into space and how you could keep looking into space, and the further you looked, you just kept seeing more and more stars. And, you know, they said it was infinity. And I was trying to get my 11-year-old head around the idea of infinity. And it was, I remember my teacher had a hard time trying to explain it too. It was very difficult trying to, infinity, just, you know. The Hubble Space Telescope took a picture they called the deep field picture, and they took a picture of a very dark place in the sky, and they zoomed in on there, and lo and behold, it was loaded with galaxies and galaxies and galaxies, and, you know, billions and trillions of stars in each galaxy, and on each of those little solar systems there are little planets where, you know, we live. So, I mean, there has to be other life out there. You know, people that say, well, I'm just happy, you know, I don't want to know about any extraterrestrials. I don't want to know about anything other than, you know, when my next coffee date is, or, you know, when curling season starts up or something. I don't know. I don't get these people, you know. Where's your natural curiosity? You've lost natural curiosity. Anyway, back to Marge Simpson. Well, kids, you know, you can always watch me Sunday night on The Simpsons, and, you know, you can laugh a little bit because we're kind of kooky. I'm kind of kooky, but, you know, at least I'm not boring. Stale. Thank you.